Hello, this is Megan again, joining you with Restoration Ranch. And if you've been watching a few of my videos, you've probably noticed that the horses are in the background often. And I wanted to give you a little bit of background about why the horses are present. As an AGALA certified mental health professional, I have had the opportunity to be certified through this program. And what I've learned and experienced through this model is an incredible opportunity to heal. And Restoration Ranch is really developing opportunities in the future to navigate safety with COVID, but also to come together in some really sacred spaces to actually experience healing with the horses in person. And so I'm super excited about that opportunity. I can share just a few of the ways those have been important to me. Just even when I went to a training, I had an experience of being in the arena with other professionals as we were learning how to do this model together. And even in just this, let's join together and let's be a good learner is really where I was at that day. And had I entered a therapist's office, I would have never thought, I need to work on my grief journey today. But that's really where this experience led. We simply entered the arena, and our goal was to develop a relationship with the horse. And so me and several other people went into the arena and we discussed how would we want to do this. And someone brought up, well, maybe we should have the horse move from this spot to this spot. And that didn't feel right. So I just mentioned, I think that's more about what we want. That's not about developing that connection. And so another set, let's go pet the horse. And so as we were close to the horse, somebody noticed, this horse is so beautiful. Another person reflected that, yeah, but you can see their scars up close. And someone else mentioned, but their scars are beautiful too. And someone said, oh, they really like us being close. And I was just reflecting myself thinking, and shared, this one wants to be close, but not all would want the closeness like this one. And as we sat there and reflected on that, I started thinking in my own mind about times when relationships continued or when they didn't continue. And then in my own mind went to the times when in my life I've experienced loss and I've had the ending of relationships, not because it's been chosen, but because the life ended. This happened actually in my first marriage. I lost my first husband when my daughter was 5.5 months old. And just a few months later, we lost my brother as he struggled with mental health and ended up dying actually of hypothermia. And that was way back in 2007 and 2008. And I've experienced losses in our family since, but as we were in the arena in that moment, and I was reflecting on some of the losses I'd experienced in life, the tears began to flow. And I had a friend, one of us, I was reaching over the back of a horse and she was with me at the training and she had her arms over facing me and she just put a hand on mine and the tears began to flow even more in that moment. And others around me were concerned because here comes all these tears and are you okay? And I just assured them I'm very comfortable with tears. In my journey, there's been a lot of tears that have flown out of these eyes for myself, or even because of the pain that I've heard others navigating. And I just shared that this was good and this was healing. And I just took that time to really thank my friend for being present to my pain and even just really appreciated the power of just having space to develop that relationship with the horse that ended up taking me to this internal place of being able to honor and recognize those people in my life that I really miss. And that's the kind of spaces I want to provide for opportunities for people who might come to Restoration Ranch. I want opportunities for us to slow, for us to just check in and kind of set aside our typical schedule and be present to what the horses might have to teach us that day. What's really cool about the horses is they're a highly intelligent highly emotionally intelligent animal. And what that means is they can feel what we feel. And so they can respond and they can help us even be more in touch sometimes with what's going on inside for us than we are at times. And the other cool thing is they're a herd animal. And so they are, they have relationships, they have different personalities, just like you and me, and they work out in the herd how to kind of navigate a pecking order or like how to interact. And that even helps me reflect, and hopefully you in time, if you are able to come join us at Restoration Ranch, on what might be happening with them that can connect to something in our own lives, and that can just really open up healing opportunities. So that's just a few things I wanted to highlight about why the horses are a part of the videos and why I include them. And today, as we get ready to head out, just want to challenge you to think about, where are your spaces to recenter? Where can you connect with yourself and be mindful of, am I feeling really overwhelmed? I know lately I've had a lot of things on the to-do list, and my mind can get wrapped up in doing the next thing and being prepared, and I lost some of that rhythm of just coming out. And for me, maybe being with the horses today was just what I needed to recenter and to let go of some things that felt like burdens. And maybe you have a pet at home, or maybe you like to sit in nature and that recenters you. Maybe you like to journal. There's so many ways that we can connect to ourselves and, again, kind of find that slower pace and just notice, what do I need in this moment, instead of what does everyone else need, or what are my expectations in this moment? How do I just slow, and how do I be, and how do I just be gentle with myself and find just really sweet space to rejuvenate and get some of that energy back so that we can go about the next task for the day. So just a few words today on the horses, and also a little challenge to think about, where is your space? And if you don't have one, that's okay, but think about creative ways of how you can start building in time to take care of you and be gentle with you. Have a great day.